Why did I find the perfect head of youth development after I hired another person? Why? Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge Save with Siena. This will have come out later in the day than normal because I was watching the qualifying for the F1 races and I kind of forgot to record this yesterday. So slightly awkward on my part, but I was also busy getting some stuff done and I got curious. I thought, I wonder if there's a new head of development that could be really good. I found this guy. What the hell? This guy is amazing. And I can't hire him because I literally just brought the new guy in. Though if the new guy has a really bad intake, I know who I'm bringing in. I've already listed him in my short list for people to bring in. His reputation's amazing. His stats are amazing. His personality is good. And he's a gegenpress tactical style, and it has a 4-2-3-1 formation. Yes, it's got a 5-3-2 formation otherwise, but that is good. That is very, very good, and I'm hopeful we can use this to our advantage. Also, he's just really good, and I don't think I can get anyone better than this guy for what I'm looking for. Well, I did find this guy too, but he's not as good, and he's got the worst tactical style I could wish for, as well as preferred formation. Even his second preferred formation is okay, and he's got good resolute personality. The other guy's just better. But since we last met, we have made some sales, as you can tell already by some of the money things. We have made 475,000. I'm going to show you who we sold because Giuseppe Maione is the first player we sold, and we sold him for 83,000 to a Portuguese club who just got relegated from Liga NOS. So Terence, who I think I'm facing in my other save, Atletico Club de Portugal save. I get back to that. He's in there. He's playing for them. He's actually got a goal inside his first 2 games as well. So he's not had a bad start for him, has he? I also might have sold Max Muller before we even got through a transfer window. He's gotten worse in his potential ability. And I thought, nope. We're getting rid of you. That's not a good sign if you're already going down reputation and going down in potential ability before we've even got past a full year. What is he doing? I don't know. But he's also inconsistent, and when Hellas Verona came in, I just thought, screw it, I'm selling him. I am selling him. We also got rid of this guy to San Marino Academy, where he'll most likely retire after he gets released by them because they cannot keep people over the age of 20, I think it is. Is that, what's their culture thing? I want to know. What is your culture? Yeah, it can only buy players who are under the age of 20 years of age, so that's a thing for them. They also have election days. I wonder if you can get them promoted. I've never tried it, but they could be interesting. But yes, this guy is there, and when he leaves, he'll no doubt retire if he doesn't get any first team football or a new move for himself. So awkward for this boy, it really is. So I decided to go through the market and try and find some new staff members, and I came across this guy, Chris Clarkson, potentially the greatest ever technical director I've ever seen, and he cost me 22 grand a week. So I went on a spree of getting new staff members because I could. And because, well, you know, I might have been given 3 more scouting slots and an extra slot for sports scientists in every form. So that's nice. I've also been given an extra spot for coaches as well. So yes. But yeah, I found this guy first, and best ever technical director, I think. If I can find someone better than him, I'll be very impressed. Even if he's got a temperamental personality. Honestly, that's the only fault. That's the only fault I have with him, his personality. Because quite frankly, he's just too good. We also brought Tork Haller as a sports scientist. 20 sports scientists. It's a good call. Even as a coach, he could be decent. He could be a fitness coach, but I wouldn't put him in there because, well, he's kind of amazing as a sports scientist. We also brought some new scouts in. We've got Nicolas de Fraya, first and foremost. He's French. He's got knowledge of other areas in Africa as well. So we brought him from Strasbourg, and I thought it was a good move. Next person we brought in was Tito Luigi Papini. He is okay. He's got good adaptability, so I can send him out on various trips across the world, and hopefully we can get him in. He's been a progress since the very beginning of the save, so at least I know he's good there. We also brought in Lars Enger. Now, he hasn't got the adaptability I'd like, but I'm sending him out away anyway because he's really good at judging player potential and ability, and I thought, might as well make use of it, right? Might as well make use of it, especially when he's already got a lot of knowledge elsewhere as well. We also brought in Joy Jensen as a scout, and again, really good at what he does. I thought I can send him out to get knowledge of other places because he may not have the best adaptability, but he can still be very good for me, and I don't mind that at all. Also, I think he was at Fenlo. It just doesn't say it's at Fenlo for some reason. Don't know why. We also brought in Craig Stone from Dundee United. He was at Gillingham, weirdly enough, as the under-18s manager. Then he retired from that sort of role, became a scout. I picked him up, and I think he's going to be doing good stuff for me because he's really good. 18 and 18 for judging player ability and potential, and 10 adaptability, which I can use to my advantage. He's also a driven personality, so he'll definitely try and get the stuff done, which is good. We also brought in Thiago Rodriguez from Braga as a coach, and I think he's good. He was actually a player in this country before we did anything else. So he was in France, he then came to Italy, and then went back to Portugal, then came to Italy as a manager, got sacked, became a coach in Portugal, then came back, and we brought him here. He's also had stints in Belgium as well, and it's just a very interesting career to say the least that this guy's had, and I'm happy we've got him as a coach because he's really good at what he does. Under 20 physio, Ricardo Silva, really good at his job, makes sense to bring him in. I may have also brought Iobi Fantosi back because I got given 2 extra coaches on the under 18s, and I thought I might as well bring him back because he knows the area, so why not? We also brought Ben Smalley as the under 18 sports scientist as well. Made sense being this guy in, he's really good at his job, and we had an extra spot. Dan Williams, brought for the same reason for the under 20s, had an extra spot, he was really good, why not? We may have also decided to bring some of our former players back, and Andrea Colombo was one of those people. Under 18s coach, he's only got a National C license. I don't think he's ever going to be amazing, but honestly, the fact we can bring our former players back to give them coaching roles and to help them develop is nice. If they can get jobs elsewhere, I'll be very happy indeed. The same reason I brought Ricardo Sanali in. He had a National C license, he retired, literally just retired, and he was a coach. I picked him up. He's got a good personality as well, so even if he wasn't amazing, he could still do well for that. Still, I'm hopeful he can get a job outside of this once we have given him his qualifications and such, so we can release into the world and he can just have a lot of fun, really. We've also managed to convince our board to give us a new tinker of our link with Soaring Blue Wings, so we now have merchandise sales because of our presence in South Korea, and we have now got a link with Cape Town Spurs, who have amazing facilities, which is why this link, where we have potentially players come for our youth intakes, because of Cape Town Spurs sending academy players to us, is very useful, because their facilities might be pretty good. Excellent training, superb youth facilities, adequate junior coaching, yes, but excellent youth recruitment, and honestly, I think that's good. I really think that's good. Hopefully they'll send us some really good players in the future, yeah? As we look into the new season, Juventus have been thrown on the first day of the year. We are taking on Bologna, who are expected to be in 4th place. We are expected to be in 11th. It still feels weird to know that Roma did get relegated. It's so bizarre to see Roma topping Serie B. And I also looked at the Media Dream 11 and I realized this guy is this, and he's already best in my goalkeepers. And I hate it. I hate the fact that Subterrell of all teams have managed to produce this guy. And he's already got 50 appearances at the age of 16. This guy is going to be a wonder kid for Italy, and I would be shocked if he was not a superstar or with a big team, with a big contract in the next 3 years. I'd be very shocked if he wasn't. Also, look how competitive Serie B is. Look at this. Apart from maybe the top 2, you're looking at from 8th downwards to 19th is not that big of a gap. And the fact that 50-1 is the biggest you can get, apart from Juventus' under 23, because nobody cares about the Juventus under 23s team. That's very tight, isn't it? But yeah, still, we are looking like we can be a mid-table team. The board want me to be top half. They've actually now saying, yeah, we want top half now. And gotta be honest, a little concerned that they are asking for that now. And I generally didn't think there'll be a thing I need to worry about anytime soon. But yes, that's a thing. With our stadium being done in a couple of years' time, I'm hopeful that when we do this, we are not going to be caught out big time by a lot of things. But we're going to take on Bologna today. We're going to go for the first team because I think it's good. We are going to start with this live pretty much the same squad as last time, and there's no real change at all. But I am bringing back Disney because I think Disney has actually already made me think he's my number one choice for the Mazzala role in the next couple of years. He will be the number one choice. Conte, who is in his last year of his contract, or has got 2 years left, is going to be his tutor for the most part. I don't think Conte is good enough for this division, and the fact we've got Walter already being good enough to be a 2-star for our team, and is only a Liga Pro player, yes, but is already good enough to be doing some good stuff here. It's good. Also, Dye is already good enough to be a Serie B. Dye is now good enough to be a decent Serie A player, which is why he's playing. I've also got problems because I'm literally got so much strength now. Carella's now in this position where we can play and use him. It's great. And Carraro is now playing on the bench. I mean, I've listed him for loan, but I am not going to let him go. I've actually had to turn down offers for Di Luigi from Tottenham, from PSG, and I've literally had to say, look, you're going to do well here. My vice captain literally calmed him down, and I was so happy for this because the fact that my vice captain and captains can calm this guy down and say, look, you don't need to go anytime soon. It's great. You're fine. He's a wonder kid. He's too good for the team. And he now is no longer interested in renewing his contract. I'm hopeful that with his release fee of 70-something million, that we can get that at the very least. It's 71 million for Champions League clubs. We're in the Europa League. Maybe we have the chance for Champions League football going forward. I know it's not ideal that we are in that situation, but we might have to do it. And honestly, the fact we have now got all these talents coming through and looking good is potentially really promising. I need to make sure that everything we do now is going to help us in the long run, and hopefully this season can go well. So let's see how we do in this game. First and foremost, shall we? I know we're probably going to lose this game, but I'm hopeful either way. So we've got potentially something to do. Oh, no. Is he? He's just been sent off inside 16 minutes. I thought we'd be safe. I thought we'd be safe. For goodness sake. Vitin's looking ill-disciplined. Okay, not great to see that's the case. We can't really take him off. Jonabot, I'm sorry, I've got to make this sacrifice. I'm very apologetic about this situation. Can we move him? Jonabot's made the sacrifice here. And we are going to put Rossi here. I don't like the fact I have to make this change inside 50 minutes, but Ayalu has let me down again. For an international player, he gets sent off a lot. Oh, okay, first highlight since the red card. It's literally the 45th minute of the game now. I wouldn't be surprised if we consider a goal, but with Di Luigi able to come forward between the wing-back position, he's fine, and we can literally take advantage of the situation. Traore plays in the middle. Never mind, we can't defend. Cabrini with the finish. I'm calling this game a write-off because of the fact we're losing this game, and we're down to 10 men. The fact we're down to 10 men tells me that we're not going to do well, and honestly, the fact we should be grateful we've actually survived for as long as we did, but 15 minutes it took us, and then we're down to 10 men. And now we're down by a goal with a minute to go in the second half, and half-time's here. There's only been 3 shots in this game, so it's been very boring to watch, but what can you do? No highlights in the second half. We still lose 1-0. We actually went very attack at the end because I thought we had nothing to lose at this point, but they defended really well, and they got all 3 points. So 1 defeat at the beginning of the season. It's not the end of the world, but if we want to top our finish, it's going to be a very difficult year to really get it, isn't it? Especially if we go down to 10 men inside 50 minutes. That never helps. You know, it says a lot that we've got offers from Arsenal and Liverpool for Di Luigi. I'm rejecting both, but it's just fascinating that we've got both clubs coming in and I'm actually able to reject them and he doesn't get upset. It's really interesting, to say the least, that's the case. Also, Chapman's getting offers, and Danny Chapman might be the person I'm going to look to try and push as well at some point to try and make sure he gets the game time he needs. I genuinely think he will be a star for me. It's just a matter of making sure we can get him to be a star. And we're going to try and make him a box-to-box because I think he could do a good job of that. I really do. So, box-to-box midfielder for Danny Chapman. Let's hope he can do it, yeah? So, somehow I've missed the Europa League draw. I don't know how I've missed it, but we've just got a draw. This feels a little premature. It feels like we're waiting and waiting and waiting, and then suddenly just happens as if we weren't given an option to say yes or no for it. So we've got a group with Gladbach, Monaco, and Levski Sofia. Third place has to be the minimum But we also need to get through the group. So can we beat Monaco and Gladbach? I have to ask the questions. I don't know if I can justifiably say yes, but Monaco are supposed to be 6th place in Ligue 1, and they got decent facilities. What is their best player looking like? I'd say now, actually, looking at this, yes, he looks good, but he's not the best player. He's not been our best player, I think. So, okay, maybe we have a chance against Monaco, who've literally just splashed money for this guy. How much they spend for you? 6 million? Only 6 million? Christ. Yeah, I think we can beat them. I really do. As for Gladbach, they've got the best facilities you can wish for, haven't they? I mean, look at that. Everything, apart from the junior coaching, is amazing. Their best player is Edin Merrick, who is also the vice captain. Ah, okay, we might have more issue with this guy. I don't know why the other guy feels less terrifying to me than this guy, but for some reason this guy just feels more complete, you know? He's been around for a while. 60 goals in 99 appearances for Switzerland too. Oh, Hertha Berlin literally saw both the best players for Monaco and Gladbach. This is amazing. But yeah, both teams could be causing us problems, and hopefully we can have a good time and not lose to the team who've actually won the title 3 times. I've got to ask, because they've won it 3 times, they did in 36. That's the last. They actually have been in the finals since the save started and have been in the Super Cup as well. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. They've also been 3rd place in Bundesliga just 2 years ago. So that's a difficult team looking like at the moment. While Monaco have been in the Europa Conference League final twice, they haven't been in Europa League final, and they have only recently in 2039 been in the top 3 for Ligue 1. So it's not like they're amazing. And we're going to look at Levski Warsaw here because, okay, this guy is their best player. If we don't beat this team, then something's gone very, very wrong, dude. It really has. No Bulgarian team has ever done anything productive. Apparently, they won their division last year, but have gone down to Europa League. So, good to know that we still have a chance. It also says a lot that they've only just won it for the first time in 8 years as well. So, officially, we have to get top 3 if we were not to go through. Gladbach and Monaco could be difficult teams to face off against. Feyenoord and Marseille should go through Group B. Betis and Lille should go through Group C. Newcastle, I say Club Brugge should be Group D. Lille, maybe Hibernia, if Hibernia are actually good in this save, could go through to in Group E. Group F, you're looking at Groningen and Zenit, you just think. Group G, Lazio and Brighton. That's a tough, isn't it? Look at that for Group of Death. And in Group H, Sociedad, and I think Young Boys. This is difficult to decide, but yeah, hopefully we're going to have a good time and we can go through. Hopefully we can go through. We should 100% be beating one of the 2 teams. This is not a kind draw. It's not a kind draw at all. So what we're going to do is end this here. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think we can get through to the first knockout round of Europa League for the very first time in our history? We've never got out of the group stage of the Europa League. So hopefully we can do it this time. But either way, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.